What's up, guys? Hey, turn up. Hey, you saw that? See my well? Very clean, very clean. Yeah. Jordan's looking at Yo, Jordan, you can come over here, bro, if you want to get in the vid, bro.
Get me boost up my chest a little bit.
Facts.
Pump that bitch up.
Over a little bit. Yeah. Alright, guys, so we're in my room filming this. I should say our room, actually. But filming currently sitting on my bed. They say you should not work where you sleep, but
That's all we do.
that's all we do is work where we sleep. So
We're broke boys. You can't afford the nice things yet.
facts.
We got that, but
We do have an iMac. We got that. That was a big upgrade. Shout out to my boy Christian, hooked us up with the iMac. So yes, more love. You know, I'm finishing the heart with you. He's weird, huh? A little weird. Anyways, though, guys, typically I don't like to do just sit down and talk videos because they're not as action-packed as I like my rap.
But you're gonna sit here and watch everything we do, so enjoy.
Facts. Today, you know, was a special video because I got signed, guys. You know, it's crazy to see where I've come from, what I was doing. A lot of you guys probably who watch my video know that like I was playing football in high school and a completely different path.
You went from playing with balls to
Oh my god, that man's just tripping. You might have to get off the video. You tripping. But yeah, I went from playing football to now being a model and YouTuber. Completely different than what probably a lot of you guys saw, but nonetheless, we worked hard and just kept going and believing that we can make it happen. And now I guess it's here. So yeah, it wasn't today. I signed yesterday. Had the whole little post. Probably sure a lot of you guys saw it. It was really a big moment for me. I really appreciate all the love and support and everything that you guys said. It meant a lot, and I'm just thankful that you guys are kind of following with me on this journey that I'm on. So I had asked you guys to leave some questions on Instagram and Snapchat just about my signing and where I can see myself going with modeling, different things of that nature, and you guys left some really good questions. So I kind of wanted to air those out right now and yeah, let you guys know what the dealio is. Question 1, what agency are you signed to? Well, I am signed to none other than the No Ties Model Management. Turn up, guys. Shout out to No Ties. And can I take a moment to say thank you to the whole No Ties family. Thank you to Monica, Eloise, and the whole No Ties crew for just looking at me and saying that this kid can do it, that, you know, we believe in him and we just want to give him a shot. And that to me meant the world because, you know, I've been going at this probably, you know, honestly, when you think about the modeling industry and what it takes to get signed, probably not as long as a lot of other models do before they got signed. But nonetheless, though, this has been 3-4 months in the making. Yeah, about 3-4 months in the making. And to be here in this moment, it's a surreal feeling. So, you know, just I'm really appreciative of them, and I'm so thankful that they saw a kid from Vegas, now in California, who had a shot and had something, because that meant the world. Anything you want to say on that, bro?
Simple. Hard work, baby. Hard work and praying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Prayer, number one.
Put the work in and pray to God that this moment happened. And this is his number one agency you wanted to hit.
Yes.
You know, get into. So
that's also a big thing. This agency, like, in a way, is kind of manifested or, you know, preyed upon, because I really, when I was got into modeling and I moved to San Diego, this is one of the bigger agencies within San Diego and LA. They do stuff in LA, but, you know, in terms of proximity to a modeling agency, this was the biggest one in San Diego. You know, they have about 70K followers, something like that, and they're just, you know, they're growing, and they're moving fast. And I look at that and I was like, I told my aunt this actually, I think it was like October, November of last year. So this has been like, you know, time in there. Like, this has been a process, getting myself, getting my body, getting my mind right before I even went to a first photo shoot. But I told her, I was like, Auntie, look, I'm going to get signed by this modeling agency. Like, I promise you, I'm going to get signed by this modeling agency. But yeah, so just so thankful to be part of the No Ties family now, and we're gonna bring this thing to the moon. So how did I get into modeling? That was question number 2. I got into modeling. Honestly, I think the gym was planted in my mind back when I was like 11 or 12, because I was walking through the mall one day, and my dad I saw like this picture of this Calvin Klein model in his underwear, and my dad was like, "Hey, that could be you one day." And I was like, "Nah," especially when you're 12, you're like, "What? I'm wearing underwear, modeling, posing, what the heck?" You know what I mean? And now it's like probably one of the waviest things you can do for the females, right? So
Really, nigga?
No, like literally he said I could do that, and I didn't see it back then, but as I got older I started liking modeling more, kind of like taking pictures more, not necessarily even modeling, just taking pictures. And I hadn't found my look yet. I went through like 4 or 5 different looks in high school, hairstyles.
Oh, my mama, he did.
Yes, bro. Life changed so much in high school.
And then when we got to college, he was on swole mode.
Yeah, there's so many things that my mind changed a lot. But the point was though, is that I kind of kick-started that fire. And once I got out to San Diego, and I had, came to the realization that I wasn't gonna play football anymore, and that that chapter had now been closed, I was ready to find something else super interesting. I like to do things that push me, they stretch me. Modeling stretched me. I guess I got into modeling by just loving to take pictures over the years, and then realizing that if you love something, you should probably get paid to do it. So, big facts. Okay, so how did I put myself out there to agencies? Well, Jordan probably attest to part of this, and just tell you guys the work that it took to get noticed by these agencies. And I'll go, since Jordan's here, I'll hit him to part of it, and then I'll fill in the gaps as we go. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, you want to say?
This man be looking straight at the camera and not even listening.
Networking, that's a key word right there. And well, before I started really getting into this, was DMing and emailing agencies, models, etc. He would go into No Ties or all these other modeling agencies, and he would DM every photographer, every person that followed them, to build a relationship with them and open up doors for him in this field. And I think that obviously he ended up taking that picture with Danica. That's
real quick. Shout out Danica. I'm gonna go ahead and throw her Instagram in this video. So if you guys want to go check out a really dope photographer, I don't know where it's gonna be at, but probably right there. A really dope photographer. She is one of the best. She really she's a pivotal part in all this. So shout out to her. I'm so thankful that I met her and that she helped me get to where I'm at.
Thankful she helped my brother out. But it just comes to you might DM, you will DM if you really want it, 50 plus people a day, over and over, and you can ask them for advice, you can ask them for test shoots like you did, but maybe only 1 in a million will reply, but that one person can change your life. You gotta think like that. You gotta be patient. If you really love something, you're gonna do whatever it takes to get to the top.
And that's a key point. It's especially with modeling, guys, really keep your emotions in check and be okay with no, and be okay with a no answer, and be okay with a lot of things, because you're gonna get a lot of those.
More than yeses.
Way more than yeses. And if you're okay with that, you're gonna keep going. I think that's really the key. The key is the strategy. The strategy is what did I do? Okay, I DM'd, I contacted, I was relentless in my pursuit of trying to get in front of these people. Great. So you guys know what you can do now. But the key is now what happens when someone tells you, no, you're not my look. No, we don't fit for this board. No, we don't think that you're this, that, and the other. No, I don't want to help you. No, I don't want to shoot with you. No, I can't, can't do this, can't do that. Whatever it may be, are you still going to keep going and pushing, or are you going to stop? And you have to keep fighting, because this industry isn't something that, I'm looking over here. She looking at the camera. This industry, looking at the wrong thing. I'm sorry, guys. This industry is something that you guys really need to, understand that you're gonna get a lot more no's and yeses. So that's just very key important. What aspects of modeling are you most interested in or most looking forward to? So this is a really big question and really important question because there's different types of modeling. The two most prominent are fashion and commercial. And I really look forward to getting into high fashion. That is my biggest dream, I think, to really, really just work with these high fashion brands. I really want to, wear Louis Vuitton and, just walking down the runway in Milan. I think I'm really excited for is to work hard enough to be able to get my dream of walking on the runway in Milan one day. I keep talking to Jordan always about going to Italy, and we talk about it constantly. It's on my mind all the time. I think that's one of the biggest things. Also with commercial, there's a lot of opportunities because there's a lot more work there, and you can also, get those really cool big brands. So a lot of commercial stuff that I'm really interested in getting into. So, I mean, that question is a loaded question because there's aspects and all types of modeling that I'm interested in. But I guess my number one thing is high fashion and runway. So I'm just looking forward to working hard to be able to prove that I belong on a runway one day and that I belong on the, my one biggest goal is on the cover of Vogue. So yeah, that's what have you learned in these past few months since you started modeling? That is a really good question as well. Probably the number one thing I've learned is just, I would say I learned this, but it reminded me exactly of what determination can bring to you. What hard work can bring. You just have to continue to keep being relentless in your pursuit of your dreams. Like you have to understand that it's your dream, it's your goal, no one's gonna make it happen for you. At the end of the day, you have to really want this more than anybody else can even want it for you. And I think that what modeling has taught me is that because it's an industry where you can get told no a lot, is that you have to be okay with no and you have to keep going.
So we say start, you know what I mean? Start. A lot of people don't even start. So how can you even give up or say no or fold if you don't even start?
There's nothing on earth more important than starting. And if you have a dream, when I got into modeling, I had no clue about the industry. I had no clue how I was going to do anything. So I was right where a lot of you guys are who want to be models as well or want to get in the industry. You don't know where to start. And by the way, if you have any questions, you're always welcome to DM me. But my Instagram stuff is going to be below somewhere. But yeah, it's like I had no basis. I just kind of said I'm going to jump into it. I'm going to see what happens. And, and then once I fell in love with it and I knew that this is what I really want to do, then all of a sudden it was I have to win. Last question. Talk about how your sister made you who you are and is the best person. I only have one sister. Talk about how your sister made you who you are and is the best person in the world.
Behind me. But anyways, go ahead.
On a real note, Jayla, I love you to death.
Love you.
You were literally one of the most important people and pivotal people in this whole entire process. Jayla literally took, I'd say 7 or 8 pictures worth of posts worth of pictures, and in post you can include 4 or 5 pictures. So she's probably got me started with a good 20, 25 photos at the beginning of my modeling journey, and also helped me film for my YouTube. She basically kickstarted me getting photos. Some of my best photos on my Instagram page are photos by her. So, it just goes to show also, guys, if you guys need some photos done, not only go to Jayla right now, but you can do it yourself. All you need is imagination, creativity, and a camera.
Use your resources.
Use whatever you have. If all you have is an iPhone camera, but you want to be a top model, then use your iPhone camera to get you in front of the right people.
I think it's key though. I think having people who are creative or just being creative yourself and just finding a way for yourself to do it, obviously saves you money. Obviously saves, if you we went to LA, if we were able to do the same thing, obviously, but it comes in clutch because it's just fun for us to do it, to be able to go travel the world, and we don't need a professional photographer or videographer to do any of our stuff, even though that comes in nice and handy.
Anything else, Jay?
We're gonna hit it like this. When they win the Super Bowl, get MVP, they're like, we're going to Milan! Let's get it!
Big facts.